Peace, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. So, I want to talk about something that I come across often on like social media, and that is healing in a relationship. This topic is vastly misconstrued in society, but I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. Healing in a relationship is definitely achievable, but it is very much so situational. Collectively, we like the way things sound or the way they look on social media, and we pour so much energy into it. I've come across a plethora of posts stating something along the lines of wanting to heal with someone in a relationship instead of giving up. This again is a thing. People have done this and people are currently doing this. But there are some insights a vast majority of people are not considering, such as depending on where you or your partner is in their journey, either person could have definitely outgrown the other person. Just because you love somebody, it does not mean that you have to stay while they work on themselves. This might not even be realistic, especially depending where they are mentally involving this work. Again, this is very situational. Every situation is different. Also, you have to take into account that the other person may not be able to either change to your desired amount, or they are not at the place in their lives that they are ready to change. This is very much so a thing. Let me tell y'all something from experience about forcing someone to change. It only brings additional pressure and stress to the relationship. That is all. And if you've done the work yourself and you see that the other person is not able to provide you with what you desire, even just at that moment, you have to acknowledge that. Because leaving them could be the absolute best option. And that is okay. That is not you giving up. That is you accepting reality for what it is. That is very healthy. We've been taught to put ourselves last in many ways, and this trend has become another way. Healing with someone is not a cakewalk, and unfortunately, it's not always an option. Since healing is also very much so misconstrued, this sounds very beautiful until you are in it. And a lot of people that's in agreement with healing a relationship, how much healing have you done yourself? And I'm not saying that I won't love my partner to the point that I will be willing to heal with him. I can't wait to heal with him. but I also know what that person looks like for me. As do I know it's not anyone I've previously dated, but these are things that I've inevitably had to acknowledge and accept, and that is okay. When an individual starts to heal and proceeds on that journey, we learn accountability. We learn what we want and what we need. We learn we have boundaries, we have requirements, and so much more. The list is it goes on and on, because so much comes with healing, even outside of a relationship. Inevitably providing us with new insights on even the person that we are dating. If this person is not meeting these things, they would have to go. They would have to go. Because we are now at a point where we are loving and putting ourselves first. And this is the point that we are working to get to when we heal. Everyone will not understand this, but everything does not need to be understood. It doesn't. Some things just have to be accepted because it's the way it is. Overall, we cannot put someone else's needs, wants, desires before our own. It's unfair to us. But even in relationships, you have to bring awareness to the fact that you might be beating a dead horse in certain ways, or to a certain extent at least. You have to acknowledge the value you're bringing to the relationship. Is it being matched? Are you getting the short end of the stick? What are the lacks? Are you being respected? Are you under a lot of pressure? How does this person make you feel about yourself? Are you happy? Do you feel loved? Do you feel supported? Amongst so many other questions. If the answers are not desirable, you cannot heal with this person. And that is okay. Society makes it seem like this is a bad thing or a negative thing if you're not willing to heal with someone. You can't heal with everyone for these reasons. And these are only some reasons. I'm not even giving you the bulk of it. This is just a few examples that I can really provide. Y'all, this is deep. So much fear comes with choosing to put yourself first. Just period. Although this fear varies, essentially it revolves around feelings, thoughts, and criticisms. These are the three that I'm going to provide right now because I feel like this is kind of covers a lot of those fears. It's how I feel about it. If you don't agree or if you want to add some fears, comment below. Do whatever you got to do. But these are just some examples. Again, I'm not giving all of the information, just some insight. As difficult as this may be, though, we should make a habit of putting ourselves first, making ourselves happy and loving ourselves. We deserve that much. We do. And we need to start acknowledging that we do, because trying to do everything to make everybody else happy around us, including healing with somebody that you cannot heal with, that is a lot. It's a lot. It's very much so stressful if you still putting yourself last. And once you get that insight and you really start to break things down, you'll see why you would not be able to do that. But again, society makes everything just look so so kind of one-sided, especially on how these posts are worded. Y'all, healing is a beautiful thing, but so much uncomfortableness, ugliness, truth, heartache, a whole bunch of shit comes with this. So doing this in a relationship, you really have to be so in tune with your partner. This is the only way that this would work. And I would hate to be the bearer of bad news for people that, you know, don't know or don't agree, but I don't know. To each his own, but it's not given what these posts is given to me. These posts are very much so unrealistic. Because this is real. What I'm saying, this is real. These are things that people have to think about. Because healing overall is not always cupcakes, unicorns, and rainbows. It's not. And that's just the truth. It is what it is. But I love y'all. I'll catch y'all next time.